It's a dark and stormy night, and I'm in my lair drafting caves. And I wanted to make some videos about things I wish I had known when I got started, so that you won't have to spend all the time researching how to do things that I did, and you can just get right down to it. So this is going to be a video about placing your scanned survey note sketches onto a line plot. I've got a line plot here from Walls. I don't know about other programs, but this is assuming you're starting with a line plot. So, very basics here. Some basic tools. H for the hand tool to pan around, and then Z for the zoom tool to zoom in and out. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do for placing survey notes is create a new layer for them. And I want that below everything else so that whatever I draw shows up on top of the survey notes. And then I make sure I have that layer selected, and I'm going to use File, Place. But I would recommend learning the keyboard shortcuts for everything because you're going to be doing it a lot, so you want to do it fast. So Shift Control P to place, and I'm going to select a PDF file. I think image files work in this too, but I haven't tried it. And you want to select link if you want a smaller Illustrator file, because with this it won't embed the image in the Illustrator file. It'll just get it out of the PDF. And then you want to select Show Import Options so you can select a page of the PDF besides page 1. So that gives us this dialog, and then I can select page 2 here. Okay, and then click to place that. And the very next thing is I'm going to cut out these two little pieces of sketch. Since there's two of them, I'm going to copy this and put one off to the side. Now, to clip this down, you're going to use this pencil tool, that's N. It's the main drawing tool you're going to be using in most cave cartography. And I'm going to start dragging the clipping path I want here. And you want to cut it off right where your sketch ends. And that'll make it line up nicely, not get in the way of other pieces of sketch as much as possible. And I'm also including my cross sections in this. Go up like this, and go till you get that O icon, which means it closes off. Did it close off? It did not. To fix that, I hit the N tool, get the pencil right on top of that path, draw it over to the other part, and now it closed off. Okay, now we have our path, and I'm going to press V for the select tool, hold Shift and click on my survey notes, and now I have this path and the survey notes both selected, so I can right click and make clipping mask, and bam! Nice little svelte piece of survey sketch. So I'm going to do the same thing over here, and I'm going to zoom in here a bit. Draw my boundary. Hit V, Shift, click on the survey notes, right click, and make clipping mask. That's all that takes. So now you just have to place it onto the line plot. So what you do is you're going to want to pick a station here. I'm going to go with A87 and find it on the line plot. I know it's here, but it's hard to see. So I'm going to click using the V tool again. Select, click that, and drag it down to that station. And use H to pan it back. And I'm usually going to zoom in and double check. Yeah, that's not lined up pretty nicely, but I get kind of OCD about it. Okay, so usually it's not going to line up. It's not going to be rotated perfectly, and I have a really weird angle in this sketch we're in this line plot. So for that, use the rotate tool. It's the R key. And you want to click on that survey station to set your rotation axis. And with that, you just drag around that and you can easily line it up. And because I've drawn lines on my sketch, it's really easy to line those up with the line plot. Like that. So then you zoom out so you can see everything, and now we just need to scale this down. So for that, I press S for the scale tool, and I'm going to hold Shift to preserve the aspect ratio, and you got to drag diagonally for this. If you drag too horizontally, it shears like that. It's a little annoying to use sometimes, but that's what you got to do. And it looks like I didn't quite get the angle right, so I'm going to hit R for rotate again and drag that into place. All right, that's one piece. Let me just place the other real quick here. Station A91 onto there. Line it up. R for rotate tool. Click the station. Rotate it around. S for scale. Hold Shift. Drag diagonally. Okay. Now, these walls can line up a little bit better between these two sketches. So for that, I'm going to hit R, put my rotation axis at this far station, and then just rotate that end a little bit into place. And another thing I notice here is that this piece of sketch is obscuring the cross-section I have here. So that's easy to fix. You just make sure it's selected and then press in for your pencil tool and go here, and anytime you start on one spot on the path and then draw a new line to another spot on the path, it's going to just replace everything between those 2 points on the path. So that cuts away that piece of the sketch real nicely, so I can see my cross section there. So as you can see, once you get the hang of it, that doesn't take long at all. And it's really fast with the scale and rotate tools. I wish I'd known about them at first, because first I started off just using this, and placing things that way is painstaking. I would not recommend it. So there you have it. Usually at this point, I'll start drawing my walls. Like so. In for pencil tool, set my stroke. Well, I would place all of my sketches before I do this, but just as a little taste of what comes next in the whole process, like so. And again, anytime you want to extend a line, you just select it, hit your pencil tool, and then move the pencil tool to the point on the line. You can see that little star goes away. The star means it's a new path, and if there's no star, it means you're extending this existing path. Like so. And there you have it. Hopefully that helps y'all. I'll be back later with some more tutorials on things like magically trimming away your swatches to fit the passage boundary, and I don't know what else yet, but yeah.